What's up guys, today I'm going to be reviewing the game Bioshock Infinite, the legendary sequel to one of my favorite games that's been over 5 years in the making. Bioshock Infinite is revolutionary in terms of video game storytelling, and it's an unforgettable experience. It's so much more than just a game, and I really believe that every fan of good storytelling should play this for themselves. The premise of Bioshock Infinite is that you're the Pinkerton Booker DeWitt, and in order to clear the debts you've accrued over years of drinking and gambling, you're tasked with going to the floating city of Columbia in order to steal away Elizabeth, an imprisoned girl with mysterious powers. Over the course of the game, Booker's relationship with Elizabeth changes from just a simple job to so much more. Alright, so I'm going to start off with listing what I didn't like about the game, and then I'm going to go into what I did like. So, in terms of dislikes, I disliked that Elizabeth's sexuality is blatantly kind of shoved in your face during most of the game. As the game goes on, she wears less and less clothing, and it's quite distracting, unnecessary, and I felt it was pretty immersion breaking, because it's obvious that no one in 1912 would ever be sporting that much cleavage in just a frickin' corset, and that's pretty much it. I fucking loved everything else about this game. I'm going to start with the fact that gameplay in Infinite is quite good. It takes the already unique controls and mechanics from the past two games, and it polishes them to a level that isn't really often seen in shooters. And though the gameplay in Bioshock Infinite is impressively good, it actually isn't even the most significant part of the game, and it ends up taking a backseat to the story. Honestly though, the fact that the gameplay can still be this good and still not even be the best part of the game should tell you how fucking amazing Bioshock Infinite is. Basically, while writing this review, I was thinking to myself, if the best part of Infinite is the story, why wasn't it just done as a film? Why do you even need to play the game? Why can't you just watch all the cutscenes on YouTube or something? It's because film is a passive media. In a film, there's no interaction. The reason that the gameplay is still important in Bioshock Infinite, in terms of storytelling, is the fact that it pulls you into the experience in a way that no other storytelling medium can accomplish. It's because in Bioshock Infinite, you're the one getting shit done. You save Elizabeth, you have to take down Comstock, you have to deal with the Vox Populi, and you have to find a way to atone for the sins that you've committed. In a film, you'd just be watching some other guy do everything. The game is incredibly immersive in a way that nothing else I've experienced has been. Irrational Games puts an unprecedented level of detail into the games they create, making them feel incredibly lifelike and realistic, despite the fact that the premise for a city like Columbia is so beautifully alien to us. The visuals of Bioshock Infinite are also incredibly stunning. The way that they perfectly complement the game's narrative is also very impressive, and thanks to these two things, the game took my breath away and left me without words more times than I could count. The first time you enter Columbia is absolutely awe-inspiring. It reminded me of when I was a little kid, and everything about video games was new and exciting and incredible. Thanks to Bioshock Infinite, I got to relive a feeling I hadn't felt in years. So, as I said before, the writing and story in Bioshock Infinite are unparalleled by other games. Characters are written incredibly well, not to mention voiced incredibly well, particularly by actors Troy Baker, Courtney Draper, and Jennifer Hale. The events of the game, especially the ending, left my head spinning for days. I won't spoil anything for those of you who have yet to play it, but Bioshock Infinite's story is absolutely incredible and something that you must experience for yourself. Since characters in Bioshock Infinite are so well done and important, I feel like this would be a missed opportunity if I didn't talk about Elizabeth in more detail. Honestly, she's one of my favorite female characters in any game ever, and she's without a doubt the most well-done companion character included in any major game. So basically, Alex fans, you can get the hell out of here because Elizabeth's taking your spot. Irrational spent ages making sure that every aspect of Elizabeth was perfect, and I have to praise them not only for making such an amazing, well-written, realistic character, but also for the incredible job they did at programming her AI. Throughout the game, Elizabeth will show you subtle reactions to the events around you. If she's upset with Booker, she'll cross her arms and go pout in a corner. If you go into a bathroom, she'll wait outside, and after a little while, she'll ask if you're doing okay through the door. If she smells something bad, she'll plug her nose. She doesn't need babysitting in combat, she'll toss you helpful items when you need them, and she can even run ahead of you to your destination. Reliably. I can't stress how impressed I am by this. I mean, half the time I'm accompanied by an ally in any other video game, I'm just trying to make sure that they don't end up accidentally killing themselves. The inclusion of Elizabeth absolutely makes this game, and I'm sure she'll end up saving your life on more than one occasion. Also, the way that your relationship with her develops as the game progresses is beautiful, and I'm not just talking about Booker. Throughout the course of the game, you'll most definitely grow to care about her, and on more than one occasion, I actually found myself putting her needs above my own when making in-game decisions. Almost as though she wasn't just a character in a game, but was an actual person. Not only is this an example of the incredible immersion the game offers, but it also perfectly mirrors how Booker and Elizabeth's relationship grows throughout the game and how Booker develops as a character. Like I said, Bioshock Infinite is incredible, revolutionary, and years ahead of its time. It's so much more than just a game. It's an experience that I'll absolutely never forget. Ken Levine and Irrational Games truly realize that video games are the most immersive form of storytelling media that exists, and they completely understand how to take advantage of that fact. Infinite goes way beyond the pinnacle we've created for quality storytelling in video games. It's It's absolutely more than deserving of my highest rating, and it actually almost feels like it would be insulting to compare it to other games I've rated 5 stars in the past. So, because of this, I'm creating a new system called the Level 1 Hall of Fame for games that achieve unprecedented levels of excellence and raise the bar for what we can accomplish in video games. I give Bioshock Infinite a perfect rating of 5 stars, and also make it the first game to be included in the Level 1 Hall of Fame. Seriously, if you haven't played this game, you're doing yourself a disservice. Just go out and buy it right now. Not even kidding. You absolutely won't regret it. Anyway, I'll try to get a new review out by next week, so be sure to look for that. Also, if you enjoyed watching this video, be sure to like it down below and subscribe to this channel, because I put out videos on a semi-regular basis. Yep, so that's it. Bye! If you guys would like to stay up to date on the stuff that I'm doing, be sure to subscribe to me on YouTube or follow me on any other site that I use. What's up guys, my name's Level 1 Miller, and today I'm going to be doing a 2-minute review of Tomb Raider. No, not that Tomb Raider, this Tomb Raider. Square Enix and Crystal Dynamics decided that it would be a good idea to reboot the series and place more of an emphasis on Lara Croft as a character instead of her, tits.